I get asked what's it like to be a female in the hip hop industry or a female in hip hop so many times. Asking what's it like is kind of, especially when women ask me that, I'm like, what do you mean what's it like, girl? You got a vagina too? Like, you tell me what it's like. You get your period every month? Like, okay. I think the way that people word it when they say, I can tell that it's doubly hard and like, is that annoying? It hasn't been hard for me. At least I don't see it. I feel like I don't really cater to the audience where the misogyny lives. I cater to feminists, or feminists are drawn to me. And my crowds are normally women. My crowds are normally, you know, my gay boys and younger people. And I don't get a lot of like the hip hop heads yet that would come in and be like, well, she's no Nicki, or she's no, you know, which I'm not. And I'm totally fine with not being like another rapper with a vagina. What I'm more concerned about is my music good? You know, because I think their music is good. I really respect Nicki Minaj. I think that she has done so much for this generation of hip hop in general. That Monsterverse, what? And I think that she bodies everything that she does. When it comes to paving the way, or when it comes to feeling like females don't belong here, I think that is changing. And not in the way that like people would say in the 90s, like, I think it's gonna change. I really think that because outside of hip hop, it's coming to a whole new era of where women who are dominating aren't like women who are dominating. They're just dominators. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not just a bitchy boss, but you're now just bossed up if you're doing what you need to do and if you demand and command. So, you know, if somebody really wants to come at me with some misogyny, they really gonna catch my mouth, and they might catch these hands if I got it in me. Cause I'm not the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so old school. Like, really come out of the dark ages with that. We're all welcome, and there can be many of us. Loving yourself and loving the skin that you're in is important to me because my upbringing wasn't catered to people who looked like me. My media stimulus is, unless I went to like BET and saw Free and saw somebody who looked, you know what I'm saying? And even Free was like, hey. But like, I didn't have people in mainstream media who looked like me except for like Queen Latifah and Missy Elliott. That's two people in the whole galaxy of superstardom that don't nobody else looks like me, is brown, is big, is a woman, is natural kinky hair, is about their business. And I think that I had to, you know, put myself out there. I had to put images of myself on television. I had to like really cater my intake so I wasn't completely taught to hate myself. That's all it's trying to do. First, you see somebody who looks very thin and very light with long hair, and the next you see is a commercial how you could look like them. I didn't have the money to do that, and I didn't want to care. So I think that like I dedicated so much time to loving myself so I didn't fall into the trap that's planted for women as soon as like the day you're born. I feel like other women, it's liberating when you get there. You know what I'm saying? It is.
My whole life, basically, I was involved with a church that said you couldn't wear pants, you couldn't wear jewelry, you couldn't listen to music, you couldn't communicate with people that were not in the church.
And I'm blessed to have people like Block who got my back, especially Ross in the studio. I must say, is very inspirational. He don't even have to go as hard as he does, and he does it.
I wrote my verse and comment like, dang, you just killed me on my album. He was like, I can't go out like that. Then we ended up doing a song for me, and he killed me on that song, so we even right now.
Well, I don't know where we went. I think we went like to the venue with all our bags where he was performing and was like on stage like, we could be going to jail later, but hey, I'm wearing it all.